It's Week 17 of the NFL. And coming up next, it's the Jets' sure-handed tight end. He's making a push for 1,500 yards and whatever else he can get. It's the Jets and the Texans, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
We are pleased, as always, to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Houston Texans. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. This is maybe the reverse Super Bowl here at 0-15. This is their final chance. Meanwhile, for the visiting Jets, it's late in the year. We all know it. We've seen the calendar for these guys. Their bodies could probably use a break, but they have to push on.
And they're really not as worried about that as maybe we think. They know they've got the entire offseason to rest. All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
First carry for Najee Harris. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Stroud to the air on 1st and 10. Caught left side. Here's Dell. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. And Stroud now to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Play action. Here's Stroud. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go that sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 37. Now Hall to start the drive. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The numbers for Hall in last week's ball game. 7 carries, 79 yards.
After the last game, they have plenty of reason to be confident in their running game. And even though they're facing a top 10 defense, they're not going to shy away from doing what they do best. Make them adjust to them. Make them stop what they do before they go to any type of a changeup.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Winters. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Back to throw. Winters. Looking left side, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Off play action. Winters. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Jets use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Groupie able to add the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Najee Harris and the rest of this offense work their way back onto the field. A tough challenge here in this one. We'll see if he can duplicate the numbers on your screen that he put up last week, up over 100 and a touchdown.
We were watching tape to prepare for this game. One thing you noted that I totally agree with, great complimentary piece in the last game. You know, they're able to throw it pretty well. He ran it.
There he goes, left side. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over.
Well, they get to Stroud, nowhere to go, and he goes down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down of the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Stroud to throw it. That is caught by Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Stroud. This will be caught. Judy. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. play action. Stroud now. That's complete to Dell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Houston. It's the Texans in possession of the football, as they've got it with second down and less than a yard.
Let's go.
Harris running straight ahead, and he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris, and he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the play developed, but the defense closed in and stopped him just about a yard short.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here's Stroud. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Devin Duvernay halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Texans' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see, great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He connected on all 5 of his throws on that opening drive and finished it with a touchdown pass as they begin here 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
To throw on second down. Winters. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
From the gun on 3rd down. Winters able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Winters. They'll set up the screen for Hall. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll look to throw again. There's Hall bringing in another one. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be second down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Operating from the gun, Winters. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt.
And the Texans will take over. Houston set to take over.
So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
So pass interference, the call is so tough as a defender, I'd imagine, to time that up perfectly.
It certainly is difficult to get it exactly right, because sometimes you're looking at getting there fractions of seconds too early. That one looked a little more obvious. Always a tough penalty to officiate. Just ask the basketball refs when they have to officiate block and charge.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down.
You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 37. 21 yards there on third down.
Let's go now.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Stroud looking to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
The throwing again is Stroud. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of him, it's low and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now Stroud.
Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense. What was that, Russ?
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that one, that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
This is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
John L. Mooney.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Texans have taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 14-7.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
New York set to take the field.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Back to throw. Winters. Throwing left side. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 58 yards.
And the Jets are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. The point after, good by Groupie.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Texans with the football here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Stroud now on 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
On the give, this is Harris.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to about the 19. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. Taken in at the 22. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done.
And the Jets will take over. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Winters. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here is 3rd down and 4. In motion right, that's Hardman.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
And this will be taken at the 13. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference. These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this third quarter. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half, because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. That's out to the left, flat and complete. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Now they'll audible to something else. On second down, a run with Hall. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
When the 4-3 defense is functioning really well, you know who stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
They'll run with Hall. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 53 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3 and out.
On first and 10, it's Hall. Down to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Throws right side, and that's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
They'll run with Hall.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Hall again.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York.
Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Groupie able to add the PAT.
And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive goes 8 plays.
And it was capped off by a Breece Hall touchdown run. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the second half.
Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think you might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
On second down, this is Harris. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Now the throw on third down, knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away.
This is taken at the 15. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10.
Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
So a 6-carry drive the last go-around, touchdown on the end of it. We'll see if they can duplicate that here.
I think that they would like to. I know every runner that we've ever met would love to carry the ball more and more and more. In fact, we keep a ball in the booth just for demonstration purposes.
You're holding it right now.
I'm going to give it to you. Is it heavy? Is it that heavy?
No, it's pretty light.
It's pretty light, right? So keep giving it to him and let him do his work. It's not going to slow him down.
If it's light for me, it's definitely light for him. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Hall again on second down.
And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
From the gun on third down, Winters.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And they'll run it here.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on third down, Winters. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Texans are going to have the football with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Shelton. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Check, Panther. Smash, check, check. Unlock line, unlock line.
They hand this off to Harris. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Three quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Houston. It's Texans football, but they trail here as we get started in the fourth quarter.
Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Ready.
On first down, here's Stroud. Open man is Duvernay.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, check that. Reno, roll. Bronco switch, rock, check, Panther.
They'll keep it on the ground. Harris again. Trucks over him.
And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of
3. The offense on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 7. On the draw, it's Harris. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
62 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And now off to the races, down the right side.
And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a jet was shaken up on that one. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
Harris diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. So that drive in total 8 plays.
And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
So we take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC as the Jets come back out on offense.
Well, including this week, 3 weeks remain in the regular season, Charles, and it is going to be interesting to see how this playoff picture sorts itself out before we head into the postseason.
Competitive, entertaining postseason, that's what we're always striving for. But I think we get it during the regular season, too. Because you never know how things are going to go during the final weeks of the season. Every team pulling out all the stops to get a better seed or just to get one of those 7 seats at the table.
A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. Winters. And that's caught inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Paul want to give up the middle.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Looking to throw on second down. Winters. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Jets answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Here's Groupie for the PAT.
And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Jet touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
And now out comes Houston.
And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock.
Hey, check that.
They turn to Harris to begin the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And Stroud now to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston first down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw yet again here.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. Fourth quarter, they need to make the play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Again, it's Stroud.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So instead of fourth down, first down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because third down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
That's caught at the 25. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
Stroud to the air on first and 10. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Another try from the 14 on second and 10.
Panther 60.
Here goes Stroud again.
And his throw is incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is third and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
And now a tough spot here. This is third and 10. To the right side and caught by Dell. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And they've got a fourth down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. Here we go. This is fourth down. Fourth down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30.
Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On third down, here's Hall. And he will have a Jets first down, and that should just about do it. Here on the jet sweep.
And not much room to operate as they'll get this up only to about the 41.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That is intercepted. Derek Stingley picks it, and the Texans are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle.